Tim because we were referred to Willis Allan, and we were so lucky we met Tim. What I really loved about Tim is he was so calm, because buying a house can get really emotional, and sometimes we got emotional, and sometimes the seller got emotional, and Tim was just this center of serenity through it all. He cared deeply, but he had this ability to kind of smooth all the rough waters, make everybody come together, and that's really rare.
Tim was such a good communicator. He really kept us in the loop. We understood where we were, what was going on, helped us with our strategy. He exudes an enthusiasm and at the same time a professionalism, which is quite unique in my experience with people in the real estate business around the world and particularly in the United States.
We had such a great experience with this house that, of course, we never thought of having anyone else sell our other home in La Jolla. And Tim just jumped right in and made it happen. And because we travel a lot, each of us have our own business. Again, Tim had to step into the void and do things, whether it was bringing in plants, whether it was little handiwork, bringing in people to do some repair work here and there. Tim just took that all on board. He didn't come to us with problems as he endeavored to sell our previous home. All he did was come to us with solutions to any issue that we had. It was really quite remarkable.
The experience I've had with a number of other brokers is that you have to hand feed them spoon to mouth to get them to do things. They're so involved in the financial side of the transaction that sometimes they don't present the house in its best light. So Tim was very conscious of that, and I thought that was quite interesting, and particularly because there was a big differential in the value of the condominium versus this property. And yet he applied the same conscientious perseverance to the sale of a much lower cost condominium unit as compared to a freestanding house in a very nice part of La Jolla. So that was impressive, I thought.
I mean, he really has a gravitas and a calmness that is surprising and endearing.
When he would promise us he was going to get something done, it would be done. There was no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It would happen. It was truly a pleasure to work with Tim, to work with somebody who demonstrated the ability to execute and to get things done and to have good judgment and to represent a situation fairly, so you really knew where you were. And if I were the leadership of Willis Allan, I would be very proud to have somebody like Tim on my team. And we look forward to working with him in the future.